This class is very different. Like, people always ask in high school, what am I going to use this for? I know right away exactly what I'm going to use this for.
Students are learning about dependability, time management, responsibility.
How to be compassionate towards others and put myself in their shoes and really get to know other people and residents.
Kind of opened me up and made me more confident.
We go into the lab, we practice all the skills, and then eventually you go up to the floor and you apply it.
Working with people in real life situations.
The most neat thing is probably actually building the camp.
Students at our job site get to work together as a group to complete large tasks like framing a wall.
You think you just have to nail a couple things together, and it's a lot different.
There's a lot of communicating with others. You have to talk to others in order to figure out what each other's doing.
It ain't like work, it's just fun to do.
Brought me out of my shell a little bit. Learned to work with people and got the experience to be on a job site for construction.
This class definitely helped me find what I want to do because I had no idea throughout 11th grade.
It's really helpful when they've taken the class to help them decide what career that they want to explore.
And I saw radiology and it just looked really interesting.
Once I was in that setting of the ER, I knew this is exactly what I want to do.
They're doing mostly shadowing their mentors. That experience is huge.
The stuff that she teaches us, you know, the stuff that I learn from her, and then I go out and do job shadowing, and then I can apply that. I think that's really cool. It's like connecting the dots almost.
Designing my own projects, taking them out here and machining them into something that I can actually hold in my hand, that's pretty cool.
It's just amazing. You can make anything you can imagine. It's awesome.
The self-gratitude, the accomplishment of them completing that task.
We went to a few different machine shops and fabrication shops, and that was really cool just to see what those guys are doing up there.
And recently I was actually hired as a part-time employee.
These experiences are extremely important to the student's future. They provide opportunity for employment to network with people in other fields as well as their given field.
Got to see like lots of cool things inside the hospital.
It was incredible just to see what I'll be getting to do in a few years.
So they're able to shadow many different occupations.
Well, this year I went to Lighthouse and I job shadowed at UP Rehab. And then I went to the dentist's office in Houghton.
I got to work with an ophthalmologist with Aspirus. I got to do a little bit of elderly interaction. I also got to do wound care, which is very rare for a student to be able to do. It was interesting to see how smoothly everything was handled.
You get to learn like how to communicate with elders and how to communicate with people that work there. Those skills I feel like I'll definitely carry with me for the rest of my life.
I took this class because when I started I just wanted to get a feel for what early childhood was and know if that was something I would like to go into in the future.
If you're thinking about early childhood education, if you're thinking about elementary education, or even secondary education, I think that's a great foot in the door. They're going out into placements twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
We go to different preschools. They're so happy that you're there and they just come right up to you, and I made so many little friends and they're really sweet.
I really enjoy that I took this class. It is hard sometimes because kids obviously don't listen all the time. Getting to know how to work with them and watching experts or other teachers work with them, it helps a lot, I think anyways.
The local manufacturers here had a big say in what we're doing here. They helped us pick the equipment. They helped set kind of the curriculum a little bit.
Working with the plasma machines and the CNC machines is new and really fun.
Being able to just have enough time to actually build bigger projects.
As they're learning the processes and going through the assignments, we finish off with doing a certification test.
Because of CTE, I now can become a welder.
It opens opportunities.
It may be one of my career choices.
The labs really cover everything, all sorts of applications that we could use.
Well, I learned a lot about networking and how everything's connected.
It's just a lot more fun and a lot more engaging than a normal high school class.
Instead of an academic focus at this level, we want a very clear, directed industry example of what they can expect to see.
So we're not being told what to do, we're sort of learning it for ourselves.
This has opened up my mind a little bit more towards computer science.
I think it's fantastic that we're giving students an opportunity, especially in a very rural area, to explore other means for education and careers.
I think the kids really find out that framing is a lot more involved than just hammer and nails.
I think it's just kind of cool that we're making a tiny house.
I don't want to say it's vacation, but it is pretty fun.
We'll learn how to build stuff like in a kind of like a team environment. Nothing ever works exactly how you expect it to.
Just talk it out and figure out what's the best approach to it. And
we're starting from the ground up, from the foundation right up to through the roofing. So the great part about it is that everyone gets a chance to do everything.
Being able to know some things before you go into college will help me excel.
I thought I was going to college for 4 years, and then I took this class. Now I'm thinking about going to trade school. Because of CTE, I've learned that I definitely will go into a hands-on field.
Because of CTE, I've been able to explore different careers.
It's not a hobby shop. You actually are here to learn something.
We will cover just about every system on a car.
And they're showing you rather than teaching you from a book.
It's a complete different experience.
And I feel like a lot of the stuff you learn in this class, it's always going to be useful.
It's a good thing to have an understanding of what it's really like in the shop.
I know how to work in a shop. I know the value of showing up on time, and I know how to work with people now.